Hello everyone, and thank you very much for coming back to visit me at Angie B Cards and Crafts. So today I'm doing this video for two reasons. Number one is my videos, the last couple I've done, have ended up sounding a bit like there's a broken microphone, so I've not been able to use them. And number two is to celebrate the joys that are my brand new, never been used Dina Wakley Media Journal. So I got this last week as a present. I didn't know I was getting it until it arrived in the post with my name on it. So that was rather nice. So I decided to christen my lovely brand new Dina Wakley Media Journal with its beautiful denim. It's the blue one, people. It's got denim, it's got hessian, and it's got wonderful thick paper. Anyway, I decided I would try and stick to a certain extent, if maybe everything, but to a certain extent, to Dina Wakley products. So I've pulled out my Collage collective, which I've started to use a few pages out of. There's a few bits that have been ripped out. There's a few of my own bits tucked in here as well. But I also I've brought over to my table my Dina Wakley tray. So this side has got all my gloss sprays on it. Some of these are replacement gloss sprays, so haven't yet been opened, but they're sitting there in all their gorgeousness waiting to be used. I also have my Dina Wakley paints, my lovely acrylic Dina Wakley paints. Now Dina at the minute I haven't quite got enough of Dina to push Seth out. So at the minute Seth shares a tray with Dina. So these are the Seth Apter Eyes Ink dye sprays. So they currently share with Dina. But my thought process is, as Dina grows, I can take Seth out and fill Dina in there. But for now, they can share. So I'm going to be using those. I also have my Dina Wakley Clear Gesso, which is getting a little bit near the end. I've got a couple of brushes, white pen, black pen, a couple of brayers. I'm probably going to need other things because I've no idea what I'm going to do. This is just kind of to put something together. I do have some tags within reach that are already made, so I may well use one of those. Anyway, first things first, what page am I going to start on? Now I don't know about the rest of you, but I never ever start at the beginning of a journal. Actually, that's a lie. I did once. Once upon a time I opened a journal and I started using the very first page of that journal. Oh, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? And what I put on it I didn't like. Now I haven't ripped the page out that I didn't like, but it does kind of put me off a little bit. So what I like about this, it's strange because some of the denim is blue side on the right and some of it's like the inside on the right, so you kind of have various options. So what am I going to use? Well, I'm just going to close my eyes and open it there. Oh, it's folded. Which do I use? I'm going to use this. Right, so the first thing, so there's absolutely nothing in this at the minute. It's brand new. So the first thing I need to do, having never worked on denim before, is figure out what it'll do. So I am going to start, I think I'll start with sprays. Right, so let's pick out a few sprays and see what happens when we put sprays on denim. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to guess that it might go through to the page behind. Oh, actually it hasn't. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll just pick my raggy up so that I can wipe the ends of my spray bottles. So this one's getting a little bit low. But look, I've got a replacement. This is my favourite colour in the sprays. Is it though? Is it, Angela? Ask yourself, be honest. No, it isn't. The favourite is actually this one, Night. I love the Night and the fuchsia together, but the Night it's just got an edge. Oh, let's have a bit of olive. Oh, that's getting a bit squirty. Let's clean the nozzle. There we go, that's a bit better. So at the minute I'm just getting colour down. You can see it's going onto this page. I'm not worried. It really hasn't gone through the denim. Wow, I'm really surprised that hasn't gone through. That's brilliant. Are we going to put a bit of night on? I think we are. Because I've just said it's my favourite, it makes sense to then actually use it. I do like it sometimes when they get a little bit stuck and they start spewing out little bits. Right, so we've got some of that down. So we need to put something on top of it. Let's get, this is a Collage media, Collage collectives even, and see what goes with the colours I've put down. Now I like these. If you haven't seen these are really good. There's 3 books of them. The first one, volume came, or the first series came as 1 book, and it was a fat book. And then the second one was split into 2 books, as volume 1 and volume 2. And they have 2 different card weights in them, or paper weights. So the first, it's the same images twice. Everything's double-sided, but the first part of the book is paper weights. So it's a bit thinner. It's probably about 120 GSM. Yeah, it's 120 GSM. That was a good guess. The second part of the book is 270 GSM, which I've just read on the front. So you get 15 sheets of each, but as I say, they are double-sided. And they're just fabulous. They're fabulous images. They're all images that Dina's done. So you can see that's the paper version. Then we get onto the card. I think I might use the card actually. I haven't used any of the card to date. And I really like them. I've got certain ones. Where is it? Is it this one? No, it isn't. It is... Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh. I've lost my favourite one. There's a particular one. I may have used the card because the one I'm looking for isn't here. Oh, there it is. In fact, I'm going to use it. So I love this one because it says on it, it's got words that I'm assuming are washi tape that Dina's put on at some point when she's been doing her sketching and her paint figures. But the words on here that are handwritten is, they tried to bury us, they didn't know that we were seeds. And I just absolutely love what that makes me think of. And I've used it myself now a couple of times. So I'm going to need some scissors. So it's basically saying, you know, yeah, bury us, that's fine. Try and run us down, try and cause us problems. We're seeds, we're going to grow no matter what you do to us. So what I would say to you, the best way to be able to cut into a piece of paper like this is don't look on the back. Because as soon as you look on the back, you start umming and ahhing and going, oh, I don't want to lose that bit. Whereas in actual fact, what you need to do is just cut into it. Because let's face it, these are things which are available to buy. If you run out, if you use it all, it isn't the end of the world because you can just go and buy more. I never throw bits away. You'll find there's lots and lots of tiny bits in here. This is just, there's something about the pages in this. I don't want to bin any of the bits. So, oops, that was my elbow, on my Dina and Seth tray. So I'm keeping the words on, even though I'm not intending using all the figures, so I'm not going to get the whole of that message. I really like the fact that the words are on. And I also quite like the fact that that's only half a person. Okay. So I need something else behind that. That's all. I'm just going to put 2 people on. Just 2. But I want something behind it. Now I'm trying to just use these, but I'm not guaranteeing that I will. Because I want something that's got a bit of white in it. So these, I love these images. I don't know if you can see. These are the small, basically this one page is smaller versions of some of the images in the book. But they've got like tags and tapes and things that have then been made into images for the book. It's very, very clever. It took me a while to have the courage to cut into it, as I say. Right, I need something other than Dina for this, I think. Let me see, what other papers do I have? Ooh, let me pull this out. I've just been playing with these earlier today, and I think these are the Curious Wonders from JMC Designs. I think we can do something with some of the... Oh, no, I like this one because it's got clocks on it. But I reckon they would sit nicely on there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These are lovely papers. I love the fact, look, you get words on them and then you get this lovely spiral. So that's basically a background, an edge piece or a centre piece, and a sentiment. So you just need an image then to go on top to make a page. Right. Might use a little bit of the blue as well. Just pop those down out of the way, on the floor. Perfect place for them to be. Right. So on here, I want the colour to be on the front. I don't want white edges. So I need to tear towards me, so the white edge is on the bit that I'm not going to use. And because I've flipped it over, I need to tear away from me. I don't want that white edge on my page. I'm not intending to use the cat, I just want a little bit. In fact, I'm going to use it as two separate pieces. I might even turn one of them upside down. Curious Wonders, what's the right way up, what's upside down, who knows. So we'll use that on there, and we'll use that. We can overlap it like that, and then we can overlap these like that. But I think we need something else. Right, I need something to stick that in with. Where is... I've got some medium hard. Where's my knife gone? I'm doing a really good job at the minute of losing my palette knife. There it is. It's pretending it's a pair of scissors. So this is my gel medium. I'm not best friends with this at the minute. It might just be a phase. I'm not making any promises that it is or it isn't, but this particular brand I'm not best friends with. So I'm not going right to the edges, just in case I want to add any other bits in, because let's face it, it's going to be in a journal, it's going to be squished together, it's going to stay put with just the centre bit in. So we'll pop you there, we will pop you there. Now I want to put these on like that, so I want to make sure that they're on the pink. I'm really tempted to just do a Dina and staple them, but I feel like it needs some more. But I can add bits in at the edges, can't I? Right, where did I put my stapler? There's my little basket, there it is. Let's see, we're on yellow staples just at the moment. Fair enough. This is very much a Dina Wakley thing to do, staple something into your journal. And I actually quite like it as a methodology of stapling, of holding stuff, because it does have the added bonus that it's quick, it's dry glue, but it also is easy to remove if you change your mind. Right, so we've got that in. I think we need some blue coming across here, and again I'm going to do it torn, I don't want it neat. So I'll get rid of the top straight edge, you don't want that. So again, I've got that edge there, and across the way the white edge is very much... I've got two pieces of paper here and I didn't even realise. Oops. There we go, apparently we're using 2 pieces for this. Interesting. I want to put some paint on that, so I'm just going to move the journal over out of the way. Oops, sorry about that, momentarily. And apparently use the journal to turn a light off. Who knew? Right, so let's get some Dina paints. We'll have a little bit of the ocean, and we'll have a little bit of pink. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place today. Those 2. We're having fuchsia and sky. And I'm going to do them on a brayer. So I'm going to pop the lid back on there. Stop it drying out entirely. There's my little brayer. There's my little brayer. I'm just going to pop them onto my glass mat at the side of me. I do love these paints because they basically have this really nice little nozzle on them, which is smaller than a lot of nozzles on acrylic paints. So they're just really nice and easy to use. So I'm just rollering that a little bit with my brayer, and I'm just putting a bit of colour on. There we go. Do a little bit more. And do the other piece as well, I think. I'm not bothered if this is a bit less obvious. You can see we're starting to get a little bit of purple in the middle as well, which is nice because that's what you get when you mix pink and blue. Right, quick blast with a heat gun. Just because we're putting it straight into a journal. Dry it up a little bit. And I also want to just ink the edges up a little bit so that it acts more as a bit of an arrow into the centre of the journal page. So for that I need some black ink, and because it's within easy reach I'm just going to use a black distress ink. For anyone who's watched any of my other videos, you'll notice usually I use the Stays On, but this was within sit down reach. As I say, I didn't know quite what I was going to do at the beginning of this, so I'm just using what's here. Beyond knowing that I wanted to use Dina products, who knew what I was going to do? I'm not doing the ends because one end is going to go underneath, but since we don't know which end, I'm just going to rip the ends off so they're a bit tatty as well and then ink them. I'm not able to keep things clean. I did do some clean samples for the last JMC show on TV, and it was really strange doing them. I like them, but it was strange. It was actually really difficult because I had to try and keep my hands clean, whereas ordinarily I just don't worry about that. If my hands are mucky, my hands are mucky. I've just realised these are going to be too long, so what we need to do, oh that works doesn't it, I forgot I had the gel medium. So gel medium is really, really good in that it does allow you to lift things up, so we need a bit more gel medium underneath that, don't we really? I mean, this gel medium, fine, it does the job. I've just, for some reason, gone off it. I haven't got a specific reason. I am looking at getting some. I'm hoping to get some Pretty Gets Gritty gel medium because I have heard good things about it. So I thought, well, why not try it myself? Let's do that one the other way. So we're getting a bit clashy with colours here, right? Because that one's stapled lower down, I'm just going to tuck that in. So clashy isn't a problem. I'm not overly worried by clashy. Okay. Want that there? I don't want it lower down. I think I want it a bit lower. Yeah, if anyone has any thoughts about gel medium, let me know, because I don't know why I've fallen out of favour with this one. It's just not doing it for me. Okay, so we're getting there. I feel I need to put some string or ribbon or something like that on. Right, get my ribbon box and see what we have. So you'll see from the state of my ribbon box, I'm not precious about ribbon. I'm not really even that big of a fan of ribbon. These are all things that when I first started crafting, I thought, oh, ribbon, I need ribbon to craft. And since then I barely use it. So most of this, oh, a bit of washi tape there. Oh, washi tape, I could put washi tape on, couldn't I? Oh, some more washi tape in here. Oh, how exciting. It's been hiding, masking itself as ribbon. Oh, I've just remembered. Oh, I'm going to put my ribbon away. I don't want ribbon at all. Oh, actually that bit of black, back of that one's quite nice. I've just remembered, I've not used them yet. I just had these delivered. I've not even taken them out of the box. Dina Wakley washi tapes. Oh. So these are literally, they arrived this morning while I've been doing my other work that pays the mortgage. Oh my word, these are exciting. Look at that, you've got lots of little faces. Oh, they're just so cool. Right, I'm going to have some of these on. Oh yes. Yes, we need you three there, thank you very much. Oh, I like that because it's the same colours that are in here, or similar colours to what's in here. And we'll have a little face down here as well. I think we need one up top as well. I quite like the green one, so I'm going to separate that off, stick that one back on to use on another day, and I'll use you up there. Right. Oh, these are so cool. No, Angela, don't get carried away. Oh, there's a bit of a pink one. Oh, that pink. Look at that. Right, let's find the end of this one. Let's see what we get on the length of this, should we? Oh dear. No, Angela, put it down. Put it down. You don't want to. Dina Wakley refers to your pages sometimes as looking like puke on a page, and sometimes they do, and that's okay. I actually want to bring this. Oh, Angela, don't use those. Those are your paper only scissors. Do not break your own rules, because you'd kill anyone else for doing it. I think this behind here is really going to bring us in to the people. Yes, I like that. I do, I like that. Right. I use a little bit of this glue, which is just Cosmic Shimmer glue. I'll pop this in behind here. So the advantage of using that staple is that my point of contact is there, but all of this I can lift as and when I want. And what you can do is at the end of something like this, if you want to maintain it, you can choose to then add glue, Collage medium. You can even use gesso, clear gesso as a glue if you want to. So I'm using that ribbon, excuse me, to keep that down. And I actually think he needs another staple. I'm saying he, it could be a she. In my head, that one's a man. That one's a woman, but that one's a man, I think. Where did I put my stapler? Somewhere safe. There it is. I'm going to add a second staple if I can get across to it. Another advantage of denim. Look, I can crunkle it up. Hee. Oh, how exciting is this? Oh, I love it. I need a sentiment. You need a sentiment. What sentiment should I have? Oh, should I use one of the Curious Wonder sentiments? Now, I chopped a load of those up earlier on because I was using that set earlier. Let's have a look. Well, they actually kind of go as well, don't they? Oh, I like that. I'm not crazy. My reality is just different to yours. So I'm going to chop it up into smaller pieces. I'm not crazy. My reality is just different than yours. Right, I need to chop a little bit off this because it's too big. And I need to ink round those edges. I'm not convinced that with it being pink is going to work, but let's give it a go. Right, there it is. So this shows you just how quick you can get a page together, because I've not been on here too long. I didn't have any idea what I was doing before I started. I'm literally just grabbing things that are within chair reach. I'm chucking stuff in it and it's making me happy, and that's the thing about any sort of crafting, is the process. It doesn't matter if at the end of it you look at it and go, no, that's absolutely fine. It's the process of it. Right, so what glue am I going to use? Well, I'm actually going to use the gel medium again because I'm gluing this. This would be alright. Right, go through some glues. This will be alright using the Cosmic Shimmer or using even my tonic PVA, but this one's nearly empty because it's paper to paper. So even though there's a bit of acrylic, there's enough paper free there and it's a small piece, so we could use that. This one's paper to paper, so again I could use PVA or Cosmic Shimmer. I could use my Cosmic Shimmer here as well, but because it's denim, I'm going to use the gel medium because it's just that little bit more oomph about it. It does take longer to dry, so that's one of the things. If you do use gel medium, bear in mind they can take a while to dry. I'm going to use it on all of them because it also gives a little bit of height, because you can put it on thicker, but bear in mind if you put it on thicker it takes even longer to dry. But you can use it a little bit like the 3D glue, the name of which escapes me, the one that you apply with a syringe. I can't remember what it's called. It's just like a 3D gel glue. There's a specific named brand. I bought some, again, way back when I first started crafting, and what I discovered was if you weren't going to use it, it tended to dry up and you then had to unpick it out of your syringe and you lost quite a lot of glue, so I kind of quickly went off that idea. You know what, I actually quite like that page, just as a let's see what we can put on here page. I'm quite pleased with that. Oh, I squished that one a bit much. Never mind. So you can do lots and lots of things in here, but I just wanted to christen my book, and I'm quite pleased that I remembered these little washi tapes because they're a bit cool. I want to put some of the other ones on. What else have we got? No, I don't want green on there. We've got some orange. No, be good. Put the washi tape away, Angela. I'm going to stop there on that one. I think I'm happy with that. I may come back to it and add something else to it at a later date, but for now, I actually quite like it. One thing that I might do is pop some white around the edges of the pink to soften those edges a little bit, but maybe not. I quite like it though. So anyway, that is the first page in my lovely new Dina Wakley. And look, absolutely nothing has come through onto this page. It hasn't stuck, the gel medium hasn't come through. The only thing you see on the back is the staples, which you'd expect to see. The gel medium's not come through, the gloss sprays haven't come through. I think I'm a little bit in love. Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that I've just worked on denim for the first time. I'm going to be trying lots of different substrates. I've also got some in my huge pile of mess that's just out of sight. I have some fabulous handmade papers from Dolly Dimples. And I've actually just ordered some more. I'm just trying to find them now. Oh, excuse me a moment while I reach over. Here they are. So I'm looking forward to trying these. I've not done anything with them yet, but these are huge pieces of handmade papers. So I think they're going to be really nice to play with and to add different mediums to and to use in journals and things. Right, I will leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to Angie B Cards and Crafts on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Angie B Cards and Crafts. On Instagram, it's Angie Mary B. And please ask me any questions. More than happy to answer questions. If you've got a specific video that you would like to know, please let me know. I have just been asked to do a video about unclogging the gloss sprays, so I will be doing a video on that. But yeah, thanks very much for taking the time to watch me, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye!